All right. Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 2 for Powerwash Simulator 2. And World 17 is, of course, going to be joining me for this again today. And in advance, guys, just kind of like address like the little, just kind of address things here. The reason why I'm kind of like a little bit probably out of it. Last night after I ended last night's stream, I head up to the gym. And let me fix this right here as well. After I head up to the gym, I actually kind of like, set this as my little like live alert thing on Twitch, saying that I had like a bit of a health scare. So that way, if anyone came in and saw that I was out of it, they know something was up. But either way, I had like a bit of a scare last night at the gym where I ended up almost passing out. I only want to say last night because realistically it was like this morning, because after last night's stream, which was I think I ended around probably maybe like I think it was like around 12ish or 1ish. I can't remember exactly when it ended. So we did Creature Kitchen, finished that in one go. And then I said during the stream I was gonna be hitting the gym afterwards, and I did. And I guess I kind of underestimated things, and I went up there and I tried to train, and I got through the session, but it was like when I was like pretty much right there towards the tail end, I ended up like, almost losing consciousness. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to bother with the treadmill set part of this, where I'm just going to go ahead and head on home. So I kind of like, took, kind of sat down for a bit, drank some water, and then afterwards, was able to walk home. But yeah, if I kind of seem like I'm a little bit out of it, that's the reason why I got in like around probably 4 this morning, and, had me something to eat. And then I went to bed, and immediately I woke up, not really feeling the best, but I'm still gonna be good for this stream as well as the Castlevania stream later. I will say in advance, hopefully this doesn't happen, but there seems like there has been like some issues with like the power around the neighborhood today, because not long after I got in this morning, also before I actually went to bed, the power went out for a bit, like for a few seconds. And then like one reason I ended up being like a little bit late for the stream is because lights went out again, and both times they went out for like a few seconds. So I don't know if there's like something like like branches or a squirrel or something is like, it's like hopping on the power lines at these particular points, and it's caused like, the outages for a second or what. Because sometimes how it goes is like, when power goes out like really quickly, it's because there was like some kind of obstruction that caused like the lines to reset. But because that's the thing, I don't think it has anything to do with the wiring in this house, because I've been living here like since October, and it hasn't really been like a constant occurrence like this prior. It seemed like it didn't actually start happening like that, like doing this until like a recent storm that was had. So I'm hoping it could just be that maybe like the light company around this neighborhood, they might have been like trying to just update stuff since the storm. Like there might have been like some lines they need to like fix or maintain. But it happened like once this morning. Then it happened. I mean, it could be that like whatever it was that caused it like to blackout this morning. They could have like went up and like and fixed it like a bit ago. But I'm hoping it doesn't happen during the stream. I hope it doesn't. Definitely hope it doesn't happen during the Castlevania stream, because last time I streamed Castlevania Portrait Ruin, the lights went out then. So it's always like kind of like a bit of a fear I have, because like back when like one of the places I used to live in, lights were going out there constantly, and the electricity wasn't up to code there, so it caused like me to go through a few different power supplies for my computer. And I just built this computer right here, so I'm definitely hoping that whatever's going on with the lights doesn't damage it, because I just made this thing, or just put this thing together on stream the other night. But yeah, I'll admit, like, I know like some of like the reason for like me passing out, almost passing out, was like due to how much I've been like overdoing it on things. Like even like when I was on my break from content creation recently, I was still kind of like working around the clock trying to get some things ready for when I got back to streaming, trying to like get some stuff done that I wasn't able to do prior, because I was like always streaming, and when I wasn't streaming I was hitting the gym, and I was trying to get what sleep in I could. And I've even been to ask myself if I came back from my my mental health break like a little bit too soon. But either way, whatever is coming next, Rogues, we'll tackle it. Right now we got some stains we got to tackle. So hopefully me and Amber will be able to get through like a few more missions in this today. And I promise I'm good for this stream. I promise I'm fine. I'm just a little bit out of it. But yeah, it's, I know like a lot of it's just because of how much I've been like pushing myself and overdoing it and everything. Because again, contrary to what some people want to try to say about like those who take breaks from streaming or whatever, not really wanting it enough, or not really enjoying concentration or this or that. It's safe to say like how much I was working myself to the bone while I was like off stream kind of shows how much I love doing this. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and like and get like the opening ad break out of the way for you guys, so we can get like y'all gonna have like at least 1 hour of like of ad reviewing. Me and Amber are gonna go in and see exactly what we what the next jobs are gonna entail for us. So, and of course, hopefully, if anyone else wants to join in, there's always that possibility as well. So, anyways, give me about 3 minutes, Rogues, to get everything set up, and I'll be right back. All right, Rose, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like stuff my face a little bit here. I know. So unsightly. All right, but anyways, and also me getting like a little bit of something to drink where I think kind of helped my voice a little bit too, because when I was talking, like you could probably tell it sounded like a little more raspy. Still is a little bit, but I think it also might be because of like allergies and everything, since it is like getting it's like spring now and all that. Yeah, I definitely don't do well with spring, especially like where I live. But anyways, let me go ahead and get Amber in here. All right, testing, testing. Oh my God, it's doing it again. Testing. Hang on, let me what's going on with my voice? Give me a second here, Rogues. Should be sent fairly. That's what I thought. I can fix it. All right. Testing. Testing. Why is it not working? Yeah, something's going on with my let me check my Windows settings right here. Of course it does this. Why would it not? I mean, I'm gonna get it fixed though. I mean, for some reason it's not to take my voice to Discord. I just had because just had a Windows update. Okay, well that's the way it's supposed to be. Let me check. Testing. Testing. Well, it says that's working. Yeah, I'm not. It's something at my end, I think. Testing. 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 Try this. Testing. Let me try exit out and come back in. Testing. Test, test, test. What the hell? I mean, it's working everywhere else. Testing. Really?
I get you now.
Okay, is it the
Okay.
right thing though?
I mean, I think so.
Let's see, microphone. Make sure none's doubling up or anything. Microphone, Rodecaster Duo, main stereo.
I mean, mine's doing about what I expect for it.
All right, let me just make sure here.
Mm-hmm.
Testing.
I
Testing.
can still hear you good.
I just don't know if it's like doing what it's supposed to do here. Microphone, 'cause I can't remember like what I had set to before.
At least I can hear you clearly on my end.
Okay, I think I remember now, because if I do this, because if I do like this, you'll probably hear purring in the back. All right, I think I got it. Microphone, voice chat. All right, that should hopefully do it. If not, we'll adjust things while we're live.
Yeah.
Probably didn't
We'll
want to set
figure
this
it out.
to main stereo. Try talking again.
Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, that should hopefully be the right thing. We'll see. Because it changed like some settings up or whatever, and like I can't remember like usual.
Hey, did you want to do the shared chat?
Yeah, I might want to do that.
Figured we get all this stuff rolling.
Yeah, apologies, Rose, again. Almost losing consciousness last night and everything. My head
Hey,
still.
you're playing today on hard mode. You got this.
Yeah, just hopefully some point maybe I'll actually get like a bit of a break.
Yeah.
All right.
That's one good thing about playing a game like this. It's kind of relaxing. You can kind of just chill and all.
Like that. I hope I invite guests. There.
Yep, I see the pop-up. There we go.
All right, that'll do it. Okay. All right, Rogues. Now we can actually get the show underway properly now. Sorry about that. All right. If the game pops up, there it goes. All right, so I just gotta invite her in. Multiplayer. I'm not in single player. There we go.
Yeah, if I can get this to pull up easy.
Like I said, guys, I will be good for the Castlevania stream later as well. I do owe you guys that, so that is gonna happen. I said, if anything, I'm more concerned about the lights going out than anything else right now.
I discovered something really cool about this game while I was in the little single player thing. Have you got any of the furniture?
No.
Because if you get the furniture, you have to clean the furniture you buy.
I'm not surprised.
It's really cute. I cleaned a lamp.
Yeah, I'll probably like worry about like building up my business later once we actually get more stuff.
Yeah. I've been spending all my money.
I'm at least like check.
You know, it's definitely a me thing.
I might put some stuff down.
The table's guaranteed to be clean.
Okay, and I'll get like a... That'll be it for me for now. I ain't got no much more money anyway. Alright.
Okay, this one there's no guys hiding behind the door.
Alright, just watch my new sofa.
Okay, that's funny. On my end, you're just spraying it in a random direction and it's getting clean. It doesn't even line up with where you're aiming.
I ain't surprised at this point.
I'll help a little bit. Sounds like the crouch would be working for me right now. Put it on my body. Yeah. Weird.
Okay, I'll place it later. Oh, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Rogue's moving up in the world. We got a sofa.
Mm.
So there's like a snap to thing. Okay, that'll do for now. Whatever. I'll put. I don't really have a whole lot of work with as far as like furniture here is concerned, Rose. I gotta wait till we actually get more.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways. Supposed to be professionals here.
Yeah. That has to look like it needs to be cleaned. See? You're welcome.
That's not one we're supposed to be doing, I thought. Or is it? That might be like the special job, because they did add like a new one. Oh, never mind. That might be our next
I'm
job.
okay with whatever. Currently just petting Squeak.
Okay, that is one we're supposed to be playing. 'Cause I thought there was supposed to be like a special one. 'Cause I thought they did add in like a community job. Like one of the, let me check the,
I would destroy things for
yeah, the
Squeak. Look at this face.
yeah, the Caldera Chronicles. Yeah, the miniature village. I kind of want to go check this out.
Eat away.
All right, Hunter Load. Hey,
That's what
Sprucey.
I'm
Oh
petting
my
Squeak.
God, can they decide on a name for me? Hey, Sprucey, how's it dripping? Wet, I hope. We can just not ever say that again.
That's not a sentence I expected to be on a
You-
business thing, but
You know I'm not one for small talk, so I'll get straight to it. So I don't even know how to voice this one. I can't remember if I actually had a voice before or not. I'm kind of been making a model village out here for on the fly for the past 35 years. I've been trying to keep it to myself, but it's become encrusted in mud deposits that strongly said to be related to my feud with Bigfoot. That might not be mud. The reasons all that I'll explain. I believe this feud to be at the end. I believe this feud to be in the end. Leave me free to get this place cleaned up and have it stay that way. Well, you know, maybe if you don't want Bigfoot clash with you, just making some pancakes and eggs and bacon. For anyone who watched my creature kitchen stream last night, know what I'm talking about. Just making some pancakes.
that game was fun to watch.
But it says right here, any players who do not have this downloadable content will be kicked from the session. I don't know if did you download it? Because it was free.
I can't remember.
Hell, I probably didn't download it. We'll come back to it, Rogues. We'll check and see if we got it like during the stream, or we'll figure it out.
I honestly can't remember what I have downloaded and what I don't on this.
Let me actually check my end, because it's probably because since it's in the shop. Let me actually, because it's probably gonna make me have to like, it should be free. I'm just checking real quick, and then we'll get started. Like, I'm not seeing anything on how to download it.
So cute. I like the neon rocket light.
Yeah, I couldn't afford it.
I would love that. And the record player.
Yeah, there's nothing on here for it, so I'm guessing it should already be downloaded. Should have came with the update. We can try it real quick, just see what happens.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I can get back in the game.
I mean, it seems like it's saying that it should be, because there was nothing to download it.
That's cool. It's like multiple colors on that one. Those little meows, I swear.
Well, you're here, so.
Yeah.
Okay, this is neat. It's gonna take some effort. Might should wait on coming here, but.
That's actually... It's like it handed a better thing. This looks better than the one I had before.
Not I can check and see which one we got. Alright, hang on. Well, let me,
Yeah, this is really good.
I'm trying to, like, see exactly which one we got here. Yeah, because I didn't have this unlocked yet.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's like, oh, it's better than my little...
No, I didn't have this. So they gave us, like, another loadout of stuff. I was trying to figure out which one it is. Prime Vista Pro, Urban Extreme. Let me see which ones these are. That explains it. We've got, like, pretty much the best, like, you know, they gave us, like, the best one for each. The Prime Vista Pro is the best one.
Easy. Nice to see you. behind it on this thing.
Yeah, this was like the best. Okay, yeah. All right, welcome to Netsville, my friend. I don't know why I'm voicing them like that, but I mean, believe it or not, the place started out as just a bit of fun. Once I installed a heat pump in my treehouse, I didn't have any need for all the matches I bulk bought. But they started coming out here and giving them all together, or gluing them all together. I wonder, hold on. I thought that might be one way to do it, just...
Kind of fun though.
Man, let me try like the not that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this.
So shiny.
Things he was talking about Bigfoot and everything. I saw those big giant shoes or whatever. So apparently, Bigfoot, like, you know, finally decided to get in like a pair of Timbs or something.
That was a kind of funny moment there.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I was just like so locked in on what I was doing, just ran straight into you. That's it. Good thing I could pick something up and just, oh, ladder. I wonder.
Yeah, I always hate stairs are like my worst enemy in these games.
This thing is still kind of fast on floors.
Okay, that explains that one. This one right here, the reason the stairs right there is because it's attached to the platform, so. Still a little bit. There it is. I think the stairs are mostly good. Yeah, it's just we gotta get this right here.
Really not letting you place that anywhere.
Nutsville. Little cool beans in a little cool village. I can't wait to see this like fully cleaned.
There's a tiny train! Oh my god, I love it!
You just now noticed the train?
I was distracted by stairs, okay? I didn't look anywhere over there. That was
No, the train was the first thing I saw when I came in.
All I saw was stairs. I may have been a little, like, laser focused on locking in on getting the stairs cleaned.
I'm just impressed by Fatty. Apparently, he said he made this like out of matches. Yeah, I think I know where it might be. Mm-hmm.
Probably under the ladder. There's a ladder right here. Some stuff's hiding kind of under it.
I'm at like the viewing platform right here.
Yeah.
Hang on. There it is.
Oh, there we go.
I ain't gonna lie, this might be one of the biggest jobs I've done, just like on a horizontal scale. Wait, they got like a. Oh, this is gonna be wild to clean. They got a little lake over here, or it's supposed to be a sea.
Oh, that's cute. I love it. Oh, that's hard to see.
Huh?
I said it's kind of hard to see where some of the spots are once you start to clean them. With it being clear. It's kind of cute.
I also started incorporating things I found in my forest gavelants.
They even included a shipwreck.
You wouldn't believe what half this stuff's made from. I don't know if I want to know. Yeah, I was saying, do we want to know? Hey, welcome in, Jeremy. For example, those hot air balloons or hornet's nests I pump full of helium. Huh?
What?
How's that even possible? Actually, best leave it there. I let your imagination do the rest.
There's a little treasure chest. You get it. I love tiny details. Ice is awfully good at getting some of the tiny details, though. Get the whole thing a shower.
Yeah, this place is gonna look beautiful once it's cleaned up. I'm just like still just trying to like the whole fact he had like a whole turf war with Bigfoot apparently.
I love how much I keep using this thing, though. Everything is a floor if I lift this high enough. That's where it's like they try to make as many things as tiny as possible because everyone loves the dings.
Yeah. Gotta stay focused on where I am before I go any further in. They definitely did go all out, like with their first little bonus map here, though.
Oh, that tail was not dark. I love cleaning sometimes. Oh, that's what color this was supposed to be this whole time.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was a rock instead of a bush. Just think about when we get over there, like all the dings are gonna be happening, because there's like a lot of small objects there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this harbor wall. I think. All right, I think I already got the harbor wall. Never mind. Ow.
Sorry.
How dareth you shoot me in my presence? Let me see. There's a little fishing boat right here.
Checking that. Got all the little tiny bits and pieces. Like it has stuff behind.
And I like
it.
how like the music changes, where the ambiance changes. So we're over here, we're hearing like birds, seagulls, and everything. The restaurant needs a. Do you actually picture they had like a competitive mode of this, like to see like who could like clean like who would like clean like the
yeah.
most like the most stuff.
Yeah, and like area versus number of things. So someone can't just, go after all the tiniest stuff in one. It's kind of like balance between the two.
Yeah. This area is looking mostly clean. I'm not. Well, hang on. Let me see. I think we mostly got this. We can always like come back to it.
Yeah. 'Cause this one kind of points us to where things were missing a bit more.
Okay. This one covers like a little more area and kind of, yeah. It's just about the same, so.
I really like the six flat surfaces. The yellow round one.
What'd you say?
The one that keeps jogging thing is a shower, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that for like the flat areas. Or to get like, bulk items kinda.
Oh yeah.
Somewhat covered. Oh, there's another bit of water there that they did.
So I'm inspired by my mom's favorite expression, cool beans. She was always saying that. And I was a real curious child, always taking things apart, but never phased Ma. I come in and say things like, Ma, I've just done with a guttering, left it on top of the hill. Then she'd say, cool beans, and go get it, put it right back up.
On those side here, if you got it down, you better put it back up.
I mean, I think you were saying she'd go and put it back. I think he was trying to say she'd go put it back up.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just like, that's totally different than what I'd hear. It's like, you think you're big enough to go take it down? You better go put it back up.
That's kind of like with me when I was a kid.
Hope you can put it back together right. Otherwise, you're really about to get it. But you get one chance, go put it back, fix it back right, though.
Like me, I mean, I was always like, like this. I like taking apart like the DVD player and putting it back together.
My dad was bad about that, like with the VCR player. And quite a few other things that he would get in trouble for.
The thing is, like, usually when I took the DVD player apart, it was to fix it, because like we had it or whatever, and my aunt was like, "This thing's busted." I was like, "No, let me look at it." And it turns out it was just the lens was dirty, so I went in, cleaned the lens up, and it worked just fine afterwards. Wait a minute.
My dad was always
Oh,
but
that I just noticed I got this.
you got that attachment, you like.
It's on. It is on.
Oh, it's squiggly.
Hmm.
One of them had like a squiggly nozzle. Here's your little 3-point thing that you like so much.
You thought that cleaner was broken before. Now just the watch.
Oh.
Hmm.
It got bigger.
What did?
This one. There's a.
Oh, yeah, I saw you doing that before.
I didn't know it had a bigger one. I didn't have like a bigger attachment on it. But now I do.
Oh, this one's got a. Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. The spirally one's kind of neat.
Okay, now it's got like the. Yeah, it's just like there's so many of them, so you're trying to.
And the big one's almost like unwieldy for the dumb shit that I do with it. I like the small one.
Oh yeah, it's got 3 sizes.
The small one lets me like kind of like break it.
Yeah, there's actually 3 sizes to it. There's that one.
all the better options, and I'm still like, I like the little ground guy.
We're gonna, like, you know, just kind of like, you know, just savor this while it lasts. Once we go back to the other job where we're gonna we're gonna be back to square one.
One thing is, I'm actually using the one that I normally use. That's I think the funniest part about it is this is what I normally would use. I just kind of like this version of it.
When we're getting there, God knows we still got a way to go. A lot of it's just floor.
Yeah, like that, I'll use like the big one on.
You want to get dings? How about this? What'd you know about that?
I just wanted a few dings.
What the? Huh? Well, okay, that's... Huh?
Huh? What?
The fact I was able to climb up here. You know what? Hold on.
I feel like I'm just gonna like focus on like the big spaces.
So this might be a little bit cheap what I'm doing.
Oh, there's a whole little thing up here too.
This fact we got a whole castle here.
I see, like you're running like halfway into it already.
I'm up here. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. That right there, yeah.
Not. There's a lot of like neat little bitty spots. I just wanted to see the train. Train is going backwards. Huh.
Yeah, it goes back and forth over there. Like, I figured we'd go through a tunnel, but there's not really a tunnel for it to go through. I mean, it has, like, tunnels there, but it doesn't go all the way around.
There's even stuff behind it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Let me get this farm floor out of the way.
I found a river. Keep expecting to see something like weird in the water or something.
Like a random, like a skinny dipper or something.
I mean, there was a treasure chest in the other like water spot. So. everything. You're just wandering with this thing at this point.
All right. Sure, like I'm pretty sure there's definitely stuff we're gonna have to come back and.
Oh, you can turn the train off.
That would actually be really handy.
Do you want me to turn the train off?
Wait till we get around to cleaning it.
Okay.
Let it do its thing right now.
Yeah, it's kind of cute doing its thing over there. I'm just wandering in circles.
Okay, getting there. We're almost at 50%. Okay, get a dock right here. Okay, almost getting the observatory real quick. You wanna know what kind of beans I got here in the village? I ain't seen a single bean yet. Why, there's runner beans, navy beans. I guess the navy beans are in the ocean. Well, that's it? Just runner beans and navy beans? He's probably gonna, like, you know, continue it, like, when we talk to him again. Dennis beans. What? He wasn't done. So he's gonna, like, just pop back up, like, you know, sporadically now with all this?
I'd laugh, honestly.
I'm looking at something. I knew it. He's gonna go with every percentage. Astronomer beans. He's gonna go with every percent we get now. He's gonna do another one. He's breaking conventions. Normally they do it every 20%. Now he's doing it every 1%. See what happens when I get to 43. Or when we get to 43. That's what he's doing. Sewage worker beans.
Yep.
Lastly, garbage collector beans. He says lastly,
I
watch it
like
go.
missing a few beans.
Watch it go with another one. He said last. It's like, oh, I almost forgot.
Sure, we'll find out. He'll tell us all about it.
Trying to get this forest floor taken care of. There it goes.
Oh, he stopped for 1% at least.
Alright, let's see. There's more of this. Bushes right here. I think the train's clean now. I was talking about us, like, you know, stopping it so we can clean it or whatever, and I just kind of got it, like, while I was going by.
Notice I keep trying to get like some like the bulk areas. He's been finishing up a lot of the final details and some stuff.
I've just been spraying everything. Well, I'm definitely, you know, tackling this job with 2 people because this probably would take like an entire stream by itself just doing this solo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't know if it would have been gnome fountain territory, but
Might would have tried you a little bit.
I don't think anything's gonna be that gnome fountain.
All the dings. I want to get in on this ding.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that ding, so. That's all done. Like, well, apparently we're trying to outding each other here, I think, or something.
I just wanted to see how much we can get rolling at once from some of it.
Alright. Watch this. Never mind. Oh, there's an actual bean finally.
That's what they meant by beans. There's a gnome. I threw it from the top of the castle.
I was watching. Of course, we got King and Queen Bean. Of course, I told you. And Queen Bean, too. Up there in the high towers of Castle Casserole.
Because, of course, that's what you'd name it.
You might not be able to see it straight away. It's covered in a huge clump of cryptid dirt. But we're getting there.
Are we sure it's dirt?
I would hope it was. Don't ever forget, like in the last game, I had to clean like a whole temple or whatever it was that was like covered in things that they kind of like outright said it was probably poop.
You know, I'm disappointed in this guy. There's not a bean on the flag here.
So it's not a beanpole?
Definitely not.
That was terrible.
I can get everything from here.
Come back here.
Is this working? Probably not. Am I making more work for myself? Absolutely. Is this fun? Definitely.
What are you doing? Oh, they're doing that still. You like King Kong, like, you know, you like King Kong if you had a power washer. Otherwise, all the way up at the top where it's just spraying everything.
Yeah. I can actually get pretty far with this thing, though. I was actually focusing on it and not just scribbling everywhere.
And I'm just imagining King Kong with a power washer, like spraying at the planes like they're flies or something. It's not exactly the Empire State Building, but I mean, it is an empire. It kind of counts.
I know. Left the whole streak down too. Okay.
You want to get this outskirts floor real quick? Oh, now you're getting in on it.
A little bit.
You know, how about this? Watch this. Give me a second. How about this? Yeah, see? I contributed.
I feel like next time this guy doesn't want to get in an argument with a cryptid, and I feel like we're not being paid enough for this job.
Yeah, for sure.
At least they handed us the better year.
Yeah, because otherwise it wasn't that slog.
I feel like as long as I'm getting something somewhere done, it's contributing at this point.
Let me see here. Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, we made some nice progress though.
And speaking of cryptids, I told you that I finally saw Bigfoot. Yeah, that's how this whole damn thing started, going by what you said. Oh yeah, I saw it a few times. Let me tell you, it's far more intelligent than we realized. Yeah, considering there's like a whole, systematic attack on your entire little miniature village here. It takes some definite skill and intelligence like to completely destroy something like this. Also, add breaks start about to start rogues. And I'll keep it going for those on the YouTube side. I'll try to stick to what I've been. Still need to get. Yeah, let's go get back to the outskirts floor. It won't take me long to finish this. There it is. Much better.
Still oddly satisfying playing this.
It is. It's always satisfying. The dings kind of help.
Yeah, I swear, if real life tasks would do that automatically when you completed them, I would get so much done. I would get so much done. Did I find basically... Yeah, there's a whole little standing stone thing over here.
Oh yeah. As long as it's not Barrow Hill or whatever that one game was I played. I think it was Barrow Hill. It was like it was a point and click horror game. Okay, let's see here.
I don't remember which novel I actually liked on the thing, but oh well.
Maybe they're trying to hit like a lot of the floors too. Get those out of the way. They're the bigger spots.
Hey, nice to see you.
Welcome in.
There's something real quick I gotta check on.
Yeah, she said she was gonna be AFK.
Yeah. Joe asked me if we still had some of the hot dog buns, and I told him, yeah, but he forgot them open, and they're all hard as rock. He's been getting a lot of good use out of the grill.
I can bet. All right, let's see here.
I honestly can't wait till you get to visit again. So,
Yeah.
like, we could sit there and, like, grill stuff.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Hopefully by then, like, Joe will have gotten the couch we want to get out there so that he's more seats and all.
Yeah, let me. And of course, they got a bean museum.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? And have all the
Okay, at the very least, we're almost at 80%. A lot of it's gonna probably just be like the train, right there where the train is. Hands down, this has been like one of my favorite, just across both games, this has been like one of my favorite spots, just because of the uniqueness of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I think.
Scooping off of this thing.
We're gonna get these bushes out of the way.
I keep getting distracted every few seconds. I've been getting some kind of dirt. I think it's good.
Let's see if I can kind of like get up here on a better vantage point. Hang on, let me get up here. Should be able to get the red. Okay. There we go. These floors there, the main thing, they tend to be a pain in the ass at times. At least once we get them out of the way, you gotta worry about
Oh,
them anymore.
yeah. Trying to get the hot air balloons over here. I always love when there's like a big thing and it's just like, you know what? Close enough. You got it.
Yeah, definitely. Like a little hot dog vendor over here.
You definitely paid attention to detail a good bit.
much more we got over here in the yeah, funfair tent here? Yeah, it's gonna be this right here. There's that. Okay. You know, for whatever reason, their castle tower is it's like a cat creature. I don't know if it's actually a cat or it's like kind of. It might just be a cat with a crown on its head. And it has potential to be a Pokemon or something. Get up there.
It's sounding so squishy.
Alright, let's see the other side of the rampart. I think I'm like just finding like names for castles, castle parts I know about, like Castle Arcade. Okay.
I feel like the only reason why I know all like the random part names for castle bits was I made way too many castles back when I played Minecraft when I was younger. Always looking for an excuse to build other parts of the castle and keep adding on more and more. I mean, you've seen what I do for a tree house on ground.
Yeah.
I get bored and start just building. And I'm still not done with that treehouse that I'm working on. But I basically left it alone until the next update.
I was glad everything with the new build's like holding up on this, because I was concerned because it was showing like 70 something of like the card being used, and plus the encoding and everything, like it's like between the 3D and like the video encode or whatever. But it seems like it's been holding up well. I think it'd only be made like I think it'd only be like a major concern if like the game I'm playing like is like, at 100 on its own, like if like GPU usage.
I'm glad the new computer's holding up well for
And I just wish like the lights in the house would like hold up and everything, because
you. Yeah, it's always a concern. had a really terrible joke I could make right now, and I'm trying to be good and not make the joke.
You get that pay docked.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to behave.
Mm-hmm.
But I did leave the tunnel nice and squeaky clean before the train ran on it.
I'm walking right back over here. Can't with you. Bigfoot's clever, all right. But now they can't track us. Not gonna track it, but they can even read our writing. Please tell me you didn't insult.
Bigfoot, not just.
Heck, a while back I saw it getting into a helicopter. What? Thinking about it, that was the last time I saw it. I hope it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I know we had our run-ins and all, but I wish I only did the best for that hairy enigma. Is there something I'm not getting here?
I have no idea. I'm just laughing at the randomness of it all. All I know is I want to hear Bigfoot's side of the shit. Whoever the hell Bigfoot is.
I guess like when we get to the last 10% or whatever is when it starts like
I'm just gonna laugh if it's actually just some hippie guy who was upset he was littering in the woods.
well, it said he got in a helicopter. I mean, I guess like hippies can use helicopters, but it may seem like maybe like it was a secret agent or something.
All I know is it's definitely random. So glad that let me like not have to climb back up there just immediately, so there's some dings for you.
Now I'm actually starting to see a village here. That's a joke, obviously, because we can see plenty of it now. That's a lot of that right there. Okay. I ain't clean all that just yet. See?
Oh, there's definitely some stuff over here.
Oh, there. No wonder. There. That'll take care of the outskirts. Let me have you, stupid bush. Let me up.
Feels like we're finally getting there.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, like, take care of this while I'm at it. Actually, I got some... This might work perfect for this. Alright, let's hear a train. You can wait, Jay. It's right there at the station.
You see why I love that thing. We're just, you know, walking smoothly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, double back through it, though.
Yeah.
I might actually use a smaller one. There we go. I definitely got to take a couple passes back through it. I feel like I'm brushing teeth right now. Alright. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Let me just go back to this. I mean, that's kind of working, but let's do what I know.
This is still always so odd satisfying. Hitting that little tedious point, but still satisfying. Definitely better with a friend. That's for sure.
And there's all this up here is about to be taken care of, so. And that'll do for right there. Yeah, I just want to go and get this thing right here is like gonna be like, this is probably like the biggest part of this. One of the biggest, at least. Okay, the bridge is all like one part, so, or like a good chunk of it right there.
It's large sections.
See here.
Okay, there's that. There we go.
See if there's like, there we go. Let me get up here and see if there's, there we go. It'd just be nice to get this whole thing out of the way, so we can just get the rest of the spot cleaning up, and then we'll be. I mean, considering like the next job look a lot smaller, I mean, I think like this is like probably the biggest job we've done in the game so far.
Oh, I still gotta get the tunnel up there too.
Okay, is that all this? I think we gotta get the bridge right here.
Still a little bit more.
That explains this part of the bridge. It's right, this right here. There's like a good chunk of it, like fit in the bridge. Because I didn't get this up here as much as I thought I did. There it is.
There's a spot right by that.
Alright. Viewing platform barrier, village hall. Alright. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, yeah. All the way over here at the beginning. The bear. That's. What we forgot is the barrier.
And one. There you go, you got it.
Yeah.
What? Okay, we look stupid as hell right here. I don't know why, but it's just. We look so tiny. It's Sprucey. Village looks amazing. If only Ma could see it now, gleaming away like this. I'll give you one guess what she's saying. Before she's not back from hot yoga until 7, so I have to wait. I thought she was dead before I read that part. It's like, if only Ma could see it now. But unfortunately, she's not back from yoga yet.
Yep.
Alright, at least we got like the Caldera Chronicles stuff done so far. Now let's actually go back to getting paid, rogues.
Maybe.
Alright, Bryn Salia. Isn't this astonishing how the universe works? We just finished our annual karmic mud flinging workshop. And we're looking at our wonderful tea room. Curved top to bottom. When my assistant asked if we could ever be clean again. If it would ever be clean again. Aladdin said, of course it will. And at that moment, a flyer for a power washing company flew into the courtyard and stuck itself to the wall. While the mud made that one unreadable, it reminded me that we already had your number from Harper. We had a great time at our workshop. Alright. Let me see if there's actually anything else I can get at the moment.
That'd probably be a good idea.
I think I got like the urban. I think that's a. Yeah, I got that one, but I still need to save up to get like the next Prime Vista.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save my money. I kind of like what I got now.
I'm saying, well, I didn't sell anything. How the hell did that happen?
What happened?
It said like you have like some stuff in the wash you just sold. Yeah.
I couldn't resist. I had to get the light.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I have it right there. I just don't have it equipped. Oh yeah, I do have the Prime Vista 2400. Okay. I got a little mixed up there. Oh, yeah, I think I'm good for right now. All right. Let's see what we got going on with this one. Okay, this ain't gonna be nothing.
A little bit easier.
Well, we just
Another gnome.
well, there's several gnomes. They're all over the place. All right. I like how it's actually smoking out of the top too. It's steaming. Don't know if you ever tried karmic mud flinging. It's quite amazing. Like, we try to clean up mud, we don't fling it. First think of anyone who has ever wronged you. Then you pick up a big dollop of mud and fling it whilst uttering what we call the expletives of forgiveness. Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it.
Yeah, that last round spoiled me. Now I'm trying to get used to this again. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna just like clean the floor down here. Yeah, that last round spoiled me.
I can imagine. We'll get there. I find it funny. It's like I didn't have that much problem adjusting. It's basically the same thing as got. Just the other one's just a little bit faster.
They missed a chance to do something right there because it said T, a tranquility at the end.
Maybe it's a scissor that Rocket Nachos doesn't approve of.
Ah.
I heard him giggling the second I said that.
I think he's definitely got like, you know, you got breaking some like some hell code violations.
I mean, he's already pointed out the railings are too low. It's like one big safety issue. But I mean, I understand with the game that we get to jump like all of it to get to some of these tight spots inside.
Hey, Wishy. Here you're down to your tranquility today. I'm not getting you. I'm not buying you anything. How's it looking? What's the tranquil there yesterday? I can tell you. We're working on it. That's why we're here. In fact, it got downright feisty. Yeah, you put me to sleepy time with all your comments and everything, so you just kind of like spare me the constant comment. Fathead.
I like my little thing going in little circles.
Huh?
Joe just walked in with donuts.
Yep.
I didn't even know I was craving donuts until I saw them in his hand, and then I was just like, I need that in my life.
Yeah, I wish I could get donuts. The funds are kind of low right now.
How much of those did you normally get?
Well, they're not in town right now. Where, but trust me, if I had snack money, I mean, because I want to kind of go. I'd like to go to Food Line and see if they got like the s'mores Oreos back yet. Because I mean, apparently they're back in. They're Oreo put them back out and everything, or they're like. Apparently there was like an announcement a couple of days ago that s'mores Oreos are back in, you know, for a limited time, and I could totally. I mean, as much as I probably don't need them.
Buttons.
Huh?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing at all. Poking the buttons.
Of course you are.
Next.
Huh?
Nothing.
Speak, woman.
Might want to check your notifications.
I'm on the job. Hey, Gnome, go get me a fish. All right, Amber, watch out. He's coming at you.
What?
The way he was.
I gotta clip that later. I gotta clip that.
You're like Tunneler from freaking Puppet Master right then.
Honestly, considering the footprint, did that Bigfoot guy show up here too?
I just made like I just like, you know, the gnome, like I basically like his like, you know, when I did that, like his hat flattened on you and he just started like slapping at me, like then jumped down.
Too.
This picture, like I was like aiming the gnome at you like that, and like once it collided, like the hat just flattened. They just started like slapping at me or wherever, and then like, you know, just got down and just kind of like, you know, just uncrumpled his hat and walked off like in a huff. Like, put me down or something like that.
Yeah, you should totally get snacks later.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'll go get my snacks. I guess, like, you know, after like my health scare last night and everything, I kind of just need like something.
You need something to go relax. You know I'm saying that is like your best.
To be fair, 95% of it was due to this huge fella from the boonies. Oh, god damn it!
Yeah, I told you!
Honestly, you should have seen him. He had the silhouette of a Sasquatch and the carbon footprint of an angry wasp. God damn it, Amber, you summoned him.
I told you!
We got it. Apparently there's a whole story behind us. And the thing about it was, this technically would have been the first time we would have normally heard about him. Because we played like the DLC and everything. That was after all this and everything. So apparently,
That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, I didn't want to know more about the guy, but I wasn't expecting this to be how.
I'm gonna laugh if it actually is Bigfoot though. But the whole thing about him getting on a helicopter. At least I know with Yap Yap this weekend, I'll have like a game that I'm gonna be in my element with, like one where I actually can talk shit, and I'll actually possibly get either rewarded or.
Honestly, that's going to be interesting seeing you and Joe play.
Because our dynamics.
Like, yeah, like I've been telling him Still lasts a while. It kind of reminds me of some of like the old slapstick duos. Like he's the level-headed one. You're the yacky one.
I mean, I'm just thinking about like he's gonna be there just casually doing like spells and everything. Just imagine like Harry Potter spells where he'll be like I'm trying to think of one. Obviously, I know like one of the most famous ones or whatever, but and it's funny. It's trying to think like I can see him, but he'll just go somewhere. Expelliarmus. Me. Wingardium Leviosa. Of course, obviously we know we're not gonna actually have Harry Potter spells in it, but.
Climbing up higher to treat like the ceiling, get roof and everything as the floor. Nope, let's go commit some safety violations.
I was totally trying to put them back.
What was going on?
I was trying to put all the gnomes on the lift, but they wouldn't let me.
Oh, it's kind of a pain cleaning up here. With all the little ridges.
Yeah, but I am, no doubt, I do hope that, you know, at some point, I have been, like, transparent on the streams recently, Rogues, about, like, how some of our multiplayer stuff has, like, kind of had complications and everything, but it would be nice to eventually start, like, getting more people in on it again.
Yeah.
Okay, floor's done.
Honestly, I have a couple friends I've been debating reaching out to see if they wanted a game with us.
I know when me and Dave or whatever, like, you know, start on D&D, that's gonna take up our Sundays and everything, so I'm probably gonna start switching out to maybe Friday and Saturday when we do multiplayer. I'll just do, like, my story-based stuff 3 times a week. I don't think it's gonna really be too much of an issue, like, to kind of, like, just cut back one day.
You will have to be careful with the Fridays, like, on me and stuff, especially if we're playing this game, too. We know I don't need to stack days like that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We always do.
Get up there, that'd be great. There we go. Or not.
Yeah, I had to jump through this. Yeah, we're really burning through this one compared to the last one.
I mean, the last was a major village, so.
jobs done as the last time.
New job
We
available.
also took
Pick or
a
take
lot
cop.
bigger one.
Aqua Regis. Wonder if you're free. Oh my God. I wonder if you're free to wash down my shooting gallery. Totally. At the Wingaloo Carnival. It's not Aqua. I swear, someone calls me Aquafina or whatever. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna shut my business down. They can't ever get my. What the hell's Aqua Regis? Like almost every customer. I'm gonna kill like I can't remember if it was like I can't remember like my agent or I guess is what you call himself.
Like who's in charge of marketing here? Cause like we need some brand stability.
Is that one dude like basically? I can't remember if it was like Shaw or whatever his name was. It was someone. I can't remember who it was. That pretty much I said he was gonna put word out. Apparently everyone's getting my name wrong.
Like he used whatever name would get someone to like believe it and put like millions of dummy companies out.
Well, the problem with that is that you know he's gonna get my ass sued by a company that actually exists.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have like you know all these different companies that already exist and like knocking on my doorstep. And I'm gonna have to start paying royalties or something.
Basically like 8 companies in a trench coat or something. This way they keep getting your name wrong. These spots are harder to get than others.
I'm just gonna go ahead and like keep working on the wall base here. Hang on. You shut up. I think you're one that keeps on getting my name wrong. Still, what of you, huh? Gotta love working with that bat drop. With rushless all snow covered and serene, huh? Oh, right. So don't say that. We already got like a volcano. We don't need an avalanche. I can't remember if rushless was the one that like the one that I can't remember if that was the volcano or not.
I would not be surprised.
Just trying to find the right setting here where like the dirt comes off easier. Alright guys, ad break coming up. I don't know if we can call this cheating or not, but I'm doing it. No, nothing. I said the corners were hard to get, so fuck the corners. I'm doing it from up here.
Tiny edges were being complicated for me, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to get it with this and hope for the best, regardless.
Maybe I still got some snacks right here. So I can go get my other snacks. Alright.
I got the part I wasn't even trying to get.
I got the part that I was trying to get. How about that? Let me back up. You stupid. There. So I'm sitting here in the helicopter now. I'm expecting Bigfoot to come in. Where you at? Woman. Oh, there you are. I was making sure. I was like, wait a minute. Went silent for a second.
Oh, I got distracted. I got distracted. I was just kind of wandering around doing things. Kind of really focused on the details.
I missed my trident.
Yeah, that thing was pretty sweet.
There we go. I was wondering why the ladder was moving. I was like, wait a minute, huh? I was like, saw it moving around. I know you were.
Yeah,
was like-
sorry about that.
Okay, it was a funny moment. Yeah, that explains why it's not kind of clean. The guy get.
I can't see what I'm spraying, but I'm hoping for the best.
See, that sounds like what someone might be saying. Like they gotta go to the bathroom and the lights are out.
I mean, hopefully they have better aim than I do.
Where'd the stream just go right then? Oh my god.
I mean, that's what I'm wondering, if someone's pissing in the dark. They managed to make so many of these edges just like that, right out of comfortable reach.
Hey, they're just trying to tee you off.
Tons of stuff. I'm determined to keep using my favorite one.
I got a better idea. Hang on. Let me go and get this over here.
Of course I guess.
I mean, issue is like, you know, being able to place this stuff. Like, I guess I think I ran into a glitch where because I can't place it anywhere. Like, there's only like that's weird. Like how there's one.
It's been oddly specific on placement on a lot of things.
Yeah, way too specific. Yeah, this will do for me getting a few things. I think. Okay, whatever. I'll stupid. I think I've mainly just been spoiled by the fact that, you know, we got like a, like I downgraded my power washer after that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. The thing is, this one, it's got some edges that are, like, a little complicated. Because there's definitely a chunk that I've not been able to get so easy on here.
that at least. Freaking windows? Come on.
There you go, falling.
Amber, come here real quick.
What's up?
I just need you to stand right here. Right here. Thank you. Hang on. What?
Stand in my head.
I'm trying to. Alright, there we go. Alright, stand up.
There we go. You got it?
Yep.
Teamwork.
I'm gonna try to do my trick. It's time to do the trick.
You didn't get anything of one of like the patty.
Well, I mean, sometimes it works. Just need. There.
Didn't even realize that's what I was missing. I was just sitting there for a minute thinking about something. Oh, that worked.
Yeah, this will do it. I was going to like take care of this. This is that what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Damn, these chairs are a pain in the ass to clean.
I got a good chunk of it with the attachment I was using. Because I know it's not technically the right one to use for it. Anything's the floor if I try hard enough.
That explains what's going on with the table here. It's all one piece. Yeah, we're almost done. And the shooting gallery shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't take that long.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely. That was a fun ride.
Oh yeah, I've unfortunately never been. The most experience I've had with Disney World is me like taking a shot at making the Disneyland grilled cheese sandwiches recently. Which were good.
Maybe it would be.
Just gotta make sure next time, like, I actually had the cream cheese properly at room temperature.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, it might take away from the taste a little because I had the microwave it for a second or whatever. But next time, I'm just gonna like let it.
Kind of do its thing, sorta.
Yeah, the only thing was they were a little bit salty, but that's because the garlic and salt that is in it. But they were good. Definitely, probably like some of the best grilled cheese sandwiches I've ever had. The only thing is, like, you know, me having, like, you know, cook them on, like, you know, in a pot instead of like the actual, you know, skillet. They kind of complicate things a little bit. Like, I think they didn't burn or anything.
That works. I think we got the table. Maybe.
There. All right. Front doorknob. What?
How did I miss the floor?
How did I miss it? Wait a minute. I think I know. Uh-huh. Crevices right there.
Yep.
Trying to figure out how I missed the doorknob. I don't know which one of us got it, because like we were.
I got a spot too.
What the hell? How did I jump up like that? Like you launched me.
I also sprayed you.
All right.
That's kind of funny, like me getting the top and you getting the bottom on some of that. Ooh, they have my attention with that.
You restored balance to the tea rooms. Stop by anytime for steamed bun and lavender tea. On the house. We were on your house. We were clean.
Yeah. Ooh, more furniture.
Shooting gallery. Winter Loop Carnival. Muckingham. Wait, hold on. $1,000 for this? I'm listening. Because that don't seem like it's gonna be that big of a job, but.
Oh, there's more colorful suits we're unlocking. I don't know if I like the blue with the yellow bats though. We're unlocking more suits.
I might get the turbo nozzle.
Buying more furniture.
I'm gonna hold off on getting this. I'd rather get like, all right. I got 1,000. kind of like that green and red. I ain't gonna lie. And then I'm gonna kind of stick with what I got though. Then they do like
the bigger thing.
they do like a white and red.
Oh yeah, I know you'd be all over that if there's a white and red one.
I think we can just have like a random sewing machine.
Hmm.
Give someone a blanket, they stay warm for a day. Give them a sewing machine, they stay warm forever. I kind of like that.
I like the new shelf.
Hello there. I opened up this morning to find my shooting gallery covered in cotton candy and burger relish. One of the other stallholders, Kevin, claims they've seen a mini twist swooshing through the carpet in the middle of the night. Bit strange though. There's nothing on the news. He doesn't realize his ass got sabotaged. Kevin done messed up his. Realistically, the cotton candy shouldn't be that hard to clean because you know cotton candy dissolves when it's wet.
You'd be surprised.
But probably like just like the sugar, like the residue. I'm more mad at someone like wasted burgers.
Sticky as hell.
Okay. Well,
Right
things for
you are.
$1,000 wherever is this. I'm curious. There's got to be a like. Why is it like we're getting paid so much for this job? Oh. Well, it still shouldn't be that bad. Oh shoot! Now I'm seeing something here though. Is that the Helter Skelter? I'm pretty sure these are some of these I cleaned in the first game. Remember, I cleaned a carousel in the first game. The Helter Skelter. Did I clean the Ferris wheel in the first game? I think I did because I was getting mad how like irritating it was. Helter Skelter definitely was a wild one though. That one took a while. Wait a minute. Oh, I was hoping we actually could use like the gun.
That would be fun. Like,
That damn. Well, it moves though. And that damn Bigfoot back there. So when you shoot the stuff, it actually. This is cool. Watch. Yeah, when we shoot them, it actually does something.
That's adorable.
At least it does reset so you can do it again though.
Easier to like clean.
This is gonna be pretty cool.
I want that bee plushie. Oh my god. It's so cute. Look at the little guy right here.
You sure you wouldn't want this one?
I mean, there's a lot of cute things. I don't know. I kind of like the little bee.
Wait, his name is Table? Its name is Table. Or Table Plush, you know? Okay, it's the one that's on the table. I thought his name was Table. It's like, hold on a second.
There's a cat plushie, but I know it's not my favorite design on a cat plushie, but it's an orange cat. There is a rainbow unicorn, and yes, it is very fluffy.
Okay, this gnome plushie right here has got to be one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life. There's a gnome in a bunny outfit.
Oh.
Yeah, right over here. The one that we were like on. Yeah, that thing's.
No, it dawned on me. None of these sides are flat.
Huh?
None of the sides are flat. the thing I like using doesn't like it.
Oh.
I knew there was gonna be a catch.
Yeah.
I knew there was gonna be a catch. They made it where I can't just zoom through with just my little thing so quickly and easy. The smaller one kind of does better with like adjusting the detail changes.
Oh yeah. Wash my stall with the actual proper power wash. It's like taking a monster truck onto the bumper cars. That's not like really the best comparison. I guess what he's trying to say is like us actually, you know, using something more than just a broom or whatever. Be like taking like, you know, a monster truck onto the, because the bumper cars are basically,
you go like a little overkill.
Pretty much, yeah. Like you take a monster truck onto the bumper cars or whatever. You're not just gonna have like, you're not just gonna be like, you know, rolling over the competition. You can have a lawsuit on your hand and probably criminal charges. But this, I mean, if you're gonna come here with a broom, like, you know, you don't want to get everything. You're not wanting to get stuff cleaned. I thought that was one of our cats.
Yeah, no, that one's a little cat back here with the tail puff. Today's actually kind of a good day overall, though.
Yeah.
I got donuts, I got grill stuff, hanging out like.
Oh, it's the Sea Palace. Okay, that's what this is. I think it's actually a lot of stuff from the first game. Yeah, private jet. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. I just realized it. That's what we're doing. I'm cleaning the location from the first game. So yeah, the Sea Palace, the UFO. I don't ever actually clean the volcano. Yeah, but the temple.
Would have a thing or two to say about the way I'm washing this generator. You probably have all kinds of comments on this generator too. There's definitely kind of one of his there.
I didn't even hit the target that time. I don't think I did. Just what we need. A power washer at a trash that was already brazenly wasting water. You want to get your ass kicked? You'll probably get more money than you make. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
Kevin, what?
Sometimes it's like, just, you know, okay, you know, you want to say something out of pocket? What? I'll explain.
Okay, Cobb, don't get your Cobb on. Oh, yeah, he's never going to come back from that one. I mean, outside how corny of a pun that was. That's why I just want to clarify to both parties involved here or whatever that we do not like, you know, clean up blood. So whatever it is that, like, if there's fists start flying or whatever, it's gonna carry on over here, clean all this up like we're doing or whatever. Just know that any blood, like, you know, if any blood makes contact with any of this is avoided of the contract, we automatically get paid double in full.
The thing is, we're only at like 18% on this, and they're already getting at it with commentary.
That was the thing. That's what gets me. They did that commentary right there before the 20 mark. Normally, it's supposed to, like, you know, we're supposed to get lore stuff at 20, or like every 20%. I mean, I know, like, with the other one we did, like, it was like every 20. It was every, like, you did like one like every 1%, but that was just like a very little short period. Ben Harris. We're not even. Help! I got my road sweeper into a real jam, literally. We might still be able to possibly do that one. That one, like, it's gonna be a very small one. So I want to, because I want to know the story behind it. Because he said jam. I've got to know what happened.
Yeah.
That one, like, it'll probably be like a quick 5-minute job though. Normally the vehicle ones ain't that bad. I mean, I can tell, like, because I know, like, it, like the boat and everything.
You saw me with that dog one, or that dog car, and I'm just giggling after you got soap all over it.
Yeah, I mean, that was I was trying to get that achievement.
I feel like this is definitely one of those games I could actually bother to take the time to go back and try to get some of the achievements on.
Yeah, I never did it with the first one.
Some of the ones on the first one, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be an easy one, and then some of the ones on the first one had me just sitting there going, really? It was gonna take a minute, for sure.
I usually only really bother with guys going full on, like, you know, achievement hunting, like on my PlayStation games.
Sometimes I'll go for it if it seems easy, but then again, I say that knowing full well I've only got like 2 or 3 games full achievements on. One of which I could probably almost play blindfolded. Since I played it as a kid.
I think the sea palace is good to go. Yep. What the hell?
Okay.
Huh? Oh, this dude?
This guy made a weird sound. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's basically the. I'm gonna remove the merman's gem now that they've been stolen. I was gonna remove the merman's gems now they've been stolen, but I've used really strong glue. I'm sure they'll be recovered soon anyway, right? He's trying to, like, because the actual merman's gem was stolen. He's basically trying to copy it. Just keep it there. It's probably gonna be. Probably gonna find it again. I gotta go and finish cleaning this thing though, 'cause I'm not gonna be able to handle that little seraphic. Oh, like multiple times.
Yeah.
I remember, I think, like in the first game, I want to say I think the merman statue is what I pointed to the palace, the sea palace, if I'm right. It's been ages since I did that. And a lot of DLC since then. Let's go and get it over with. And let's see what Bigfoot looks like over here. Oh, they did him so wrong. He looks like what I saw like last night when I was playing. When I was playing Creature Kitchen or whatever. Here they actually made him like he came out of Adventure Time. Makes sense because you know like the DLC is coming up. Okay, that's done. And Kevin, you know that I recycle my water, huh? I got trays that run along the bottom, constantly redirecting it all back into the spray guns. Okay, well.
These light bulbs are individual.
I thought you knew that. I think Kevin's just trying to slander him. I did not. That would explain why your galley gets progressively dirtier cyclically. I mean, I could punch him if you want, Picate. Also, I might want to punch your parents for like naming you like something I can hardly pronounce, but. Okay, Amber, I had a feeling you probably want the caterpillar. This derpy ass caterpillar over here.
Which one?
Up there. The one I was just cleaning.
It actually looks kind of like one I used to own. I used to have a big ass like plushy caterpillar.
We didn't hit you that time. You can shut on up. We're trying to avoid hitting you now, and you're over here singing still.
No, that's what I want. I want the gnome with the fairy outfit. That's
what?
The one that I want right there.
Oh god, that's worse than the one I saw over here. I was talking about the bunny one. No, yeah, the fairy one.
I want that one. That's the plushie I want to walk out here with.
You know what would be cool if we actually could buy the plushies after this? Now we actually could buy them for the shop.
Or at least one of them. But yeah, the caterpillar I have is more like primary colors. It had giant caterpillar plushie.
Hang on a second, I thought it.
I've never seen a mermaid bear like that on cruise ships, though. With their version, the whole Build-A-Bear thing, with the Build-A-Bear at sea stuff.
There it is. Our table's done. I like how these things are going off and I'm not even near them.
Oh, there's an alligator! There's a gator!
I'm about to punt this thing out of here and tell him it was collateral damage.
It's a gator plushie. Well, it's a little shiny to be a plushie, but...
Okay, I totally would get that. I totally would put that in the shop. You're atrocious ass gnome fairy again.
Maybe he just wanted to feel pretty.
He failed.
Wanted to be a pretty little fairy princess.
His ass failed.
I don't know. I kind of like him.
I mean, he succeeded the fairy and princess part, just not the pretty part.
the gnome fairy plushie.
Nothing is hitting you, door. Quit. Knock it off.
I'm over here trying to baptize the cat.
Oh boy, here they go again. Exactly, Kevin. I have to bleach the bejazzle out of it every third Sunday. I see. I had previously attributed the noxious smell to Boomerall Power Station. Are y'all just gonna hug or what? I shall amend my online reviews their premises. Like, he apologized for, like, you know, being wrong about the others so he can go apologize to them. It sounded to me like Kevin's just jealous.
Some people just kind of exist like that, I think.
Mm-hmm. I know a few. Yeah. Yes, I'll get the sign lights. Probably like the lower part, the upper part. I gotta get.
The ceiling's gonna be tough.
We were not near you. Okay, I'll just keep working on the inside, then we'll hit the outside.
I got a good chunk on the outside done, like on the lower part of the outside. Hardest part for me is gonna be the ceiling on the inside, I bet.
Damn it! I swear, as soon as you're gonna have to worry about like trying to take this thing's gem out of it, I'm about to kick the whole head off of it. I punt it across the carnival. What the fuck's your problem? At least I'm getting like these parts of the ceiling. Okay. 50% done.
You know, you know how you're talking about you didn't know how it's triggering one thing or another?
Mm-hmm.
It's showing you hitting like a different angle on my end than it shows you actually aiming at and cleaning. So I wonder if that's part of it.
Could be.
Like I wasn't looking up when you were hitting it. It might be.
Gotta say the jet like was easier to clean here than it was like in the last game. And everything was, but I mean, I remember the jet was like had like way too many parts to it. Move, Bigfoot.
I still like using this for basically everything.
Yeah, Jeremy. It
Yeah.
does, yeah. Thankfully she's wearing headphones, where otherwise, like, yeah, Mochi would be probably having a fit.
He'd probably be meowing right back, honestly.
So it was dirty back here, so I thought. Like how up here I realized I'm actually taller than him. just about there.
We got a good chunk done, and saying only like 59%.
It's probably just because it's the outside. Namely the roof.
Yeah. Jimmy, that should be easy enough for me.
Paul just said to Kevin. He's not apologizing to you, dumbass. He was That was not an apology, Cobb. It was a carefully worded clarification.
Hey, thanks for the raid. Awesome. I just realized I probably need to actually fix my little raid graphic. Y'all are the first ones seeing it, so like I still gotta fix like. I meant for that to be more up on the left side.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, this is just something I put together after seeing some other people do more of like panel style graphics. So I was like, you know what? That's something I can make myself. So if I was caught up in a game or whatever, you know, people could read a little bit on it all.
Let me get this right over here.
It's nice to see you, Rizzy, too, as well. Well, it's always nice to see you.
You're welcome in, Rizzy.
But yeah, the usual. If y'all need a raid and run, definitely understand. Definitely take care of yourself and all that. There we go. That's the worst. Oh, I didn't realize there's another one of the caterpillars on that side too. Cool.
Yeah, I just noticed it.
Oh no, I still say this little dude's my favorite. The gnome guy who decided he wanted to be a fairy princess.
Yeah, we've definitely been enjoying this one. We just did like the first like
Yeah.
community thing, or like the first like the miniature village.
It was a lot of fun. There's a little tiny train on it. I've been having fun with this washer that I have, trying to use it for all the wrong reasons, because it works really well on a lot of things when it's not supposed to. The super floors, and I've been using it on everything.
I know as soon as I get back from the grocery store after I finish the stream, I'm gonna jump on the Castlevania one. I definitely don't want to like, you know, wear myself too thin before I get like, you know, too tired out, especially after that health scare.
Yeah. Definitely look forward to Castlevania stuff, because that is one of my favorite games in the Castlevania series that I'm playing.
Let's see here. Yeah.
This one.
We're playing the second
I
one.
knew one of the little fuzzy guys is gonna be over here. I would destroy worlds for Squeak. Squeak stole my heart, and is definitely working on world domination or something. Because like I would destroy worlds for Squeak. Because look at those little beings. I do this all for Squeak. There's also the other ones too, but I don't know if they're here or if they're back at the thing. Sometimes they'll hang out on different missions.
Well, that shows like how much like the
main
mayor
one.
didn't know what he was doing or wherever. He named like, you know, it was a female cat and he named it Ulysses.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, I
we've
don't
already-
think Bubbles is here either. But Squeak is amazing. I love Squeak.
Still, like what like got me about the mayor was like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna need my cat back. Bullshit. It's my cat now.
It's basically become our cat. Yeah, I always love when people stop by and hang out for a good bit. So, thank y'all again for the raid.
All right, the frames are done.
I have a fear of heights. What am I doing? Jumping on precarious tiny things with little tiny rope and things like that. 'Cause of course that's what I do. And immediately regret it the second I get out of here. Well, thank you so much for the suggestion, Rizzy. And you got both of us, too, with us jumping in on this together. Usually when we're playing multiplayer, we'll go ahead and throw up the shared chat.
Yeah, I'm nothing really special, but
I think so. Maybe a little bit. You're the one who got me into this. Because it's kind of funny. We became good friends over a decade ago. He was actually the first person I followed on YouTube. And now I'm gaming with him. So I think that's pretty fun.
Also, ad break's gonna be starting in a few seconds, guys. At least on my end.
Yeah, we actually met on this one social media site called Vampire Freaks. It isn't really around much anymore, but I met some people that became some really great friends, including him, and they all got me, especially him, through a lot of stuff I was going through back in the day.
So the shooting guy was named Powerwash Simulator. It's literally, it's a meta thing where basically we're simulating my job in the first game. This dude actually tried to make a profit off of my I demand royalties, damn it.
That's honestly kind of funny. That's hilarious. This game's got jokes on some stuff, I swear.
Like the one person that gets my name right, gets my organization right or whatever, and he's freaking taking a profit off of it.
Yep. Hey, maybe that's why you happen to be called so many different things, because this guy beat you to the trademark or something on the name.
But yeah, it's like Powerwash Simulator existed like 5 years before he showed up. Or at least 4 or so, I don't know.
But it is kind of funny, you get called like something different every one of these little jobs.
The mid lane,
Should have come up to the top. What'd you say?
yeah, mid lane. I kind of still feeling the effects from last night and everything, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna like finish the stream and then do like the other one.
Better pace yourself. You know I'm gonna worry. You tell me the same thing too. And you have told me, nah, I need to go rest, not stream, many times.
And I'll sleep afterwards.
Yeah. Whatever. Don't make me worry. mom friend, so kind of like you're around.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Are you still wanting to do that extra job on the...
Yeah, no, we're still doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And hopefully, once I go out, like, go head to the grocery store and get a little fresh air, I should be all right. Yeah, for those who don't know what happened, I go to the gym 4 days a week, and like I explained at the beginning of the stream,
Pushing himself.
like as I explained at the beginning of the stream, I went to the gym like I did my stream last night for Creature Kitchen. Went to the gym around probably like maybe 1 a.m. and towards the end of my session, I ended up like almost passing out, which rarely happens, if ever. And a lot of it, I think, is attributed to the fact of me. I mean, I just recently came back from a mental health break from live streaming, and me jumping back into it full swing while I was on the break. I was like, doing like didn't really take much time to actually really rest. I was like doing like a lot of stuff for when I came back to streaming, and then afterwards, hit the ground running this past week, like just a few days ago, like this past Monday. And like I went to the gym last night and almost passed out. And it wasn't even like as strenuous as a session. It's just mainly like, for reasons. There's a recent stream that I did on my channel that kind of explains a lot of things. That I did last Sunday explains a lot of stuff as far as like my journey as a content creator and things I've basically had to rebuild, I'll just say. Anyone who's curious, like Amber, can tell you, like, you DM her if you're on Blue Sky or whatever, but it's been a lot.
You've been through a lot.
And I've just been trying to, keep going, and I guess last night was a sign I've been overdoing it.
Yeah.
But at least no one can like doubt like how much I love streaming, I guess.
Yeah, you've kind of been at this like a decade now, almost.
It'll be a decade this year, or this August.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be like hitting like my 1 year on Twitch in similar time frame. Like I think I hit affiliate like September 10th last year.
Which I'm obviously not trying to bring it down anyone's mood or anything. I was just kind of explaining to y'all why I'm. Those who may have been in my streams, most of my streams, like, you see me like being like a wisecracks a mile a minute and everything. Why I'm a little bit out of it right here, and also Powerwash Sim normally is one I don't really joke a whole lot anyway.
Really relax.
So when I play Castlevania a little while, I'll probably be somewhat back to my normal self, but. I'm not gonna sit here and not be transparent about the fact that I ain't at my best right now. I got the wrong. I think I'm kind of like caught between like this one and just like switching them standardly. Like the whole adaptive nozzle. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I'm trying to debate if I actually, which one I like more.
I just keep trying to use that one that's meant for the floor for like everything. Just to see if I can, pretty much. Lights were definitely wanting to try me.
At least the curtain's almost done.
Getting a good chunk up here. This is gonna be satisfying to watch on the replay.
Amber, come here, I gotta show you something. Look at this plushie right here. I'm right down here. I'm right behind the tent.
Is that?
You missed it.
What?
I called you over just like you know, it's like a spray you.
Oh.
You missed the joke.
Like at you though.
All right, hold on. You're crossing a fine line here, woman. No, stop right there. Hold on. Don't mess with my joke. Crossing a fine line here.
Everything is the floor if I try hard enough.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done annoying. I'm going back over here. I can honestly like see like a game where they made fun of Powerwash Simulator or something, where like when it's in the replay, your character just like falls and busts his ass somewhere. But like, wait, that never happened.
I mean, you remember that one time we were putting me in the floor a little bit? On one of them. I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was like the futuristic toilet thing.
Yeah. That was kind of funny. I think it was when like it kicked me from the game for a second. On one of them.
Let me go back here and finish this up.
I feel like there'd be easier ways to clean this.
I feel like setting the whole thing on fire, considering like I ain't got my royalties from this.
Maybe.
I'll cleanse it with fire. There's a whole other thing right there.
You know how I have that wind like fire table thing now in the backyard? I keep trying to come up with more and more outlandish s'mores to make with my little table that I got on sale. It's supposed to be like $600, but we got it so cheap, fair and clear, just because it was the floor model one.
Yeah, after you were talking about like the Dr. Pepper Peeps, I got them for like the second time, and almost every time I go in, like, you know, the Food Lion or Dollar General, both places, and I go and get like the pizza where like the cashier's like, you actually like these? I was like, it's the only flavor I'll eat. It's like I'm cursed or whatever.
The pepper ones are good.
I mean, it's like I live in a town where like everyone hates Peeps apparently, and I'm not even the biggest fan of them.
I have a giant bunny Peep in my game room. I love them.
I mean, one of the cashiers at like Food Line, I agreed with her. You know, she says mainly it's not really the taste, it's the texture for her. I was like, well, that's mainly usually what it is. People just don't like the texture.
I mean, it's the sugar crunch with the squishy, I think. Honestly, microwaving them, they get so squishy. They get so squishy.
I mean, but I'm also someone like, you know, who actually likes fruitcake during Christmas. So take that as you will.
Honestly, it really depends on how they make it. With some of the stuff like that. 'Cause, like, there's some really good ones. But then there's some that I swear could be a brick that could be, like, you can leave it out and it would still be, like, preserved for 100 years or some shit.
I remember there was, like, one Christmas, like, you know, I can't remember, like, which member of our family got the fruitcake for Christmas, but I know they got mad about it. And then I think, like, 2 hours later, like, you know, they went to the kitchen. I was, like, right there at the table, and I was, like, just sitting there, like, eating it with, like, a glass of milk. And they were just looking at me like, what the hell?
Like, at least someone's enjoying it.
I guess it's just because, you know, I just got like a GameCube for Christmas. And they're like right there watching me like eat it just in the kitchen, not playing Super Smash Bros. And they're just eating a freaking fruitcake.
I mean, yeah. You're just straight up going, cake is cake. I don't care.
It might have been that Christmas. I can't remember.
Honestly, I like the ones that are like the really good, like spiced cakes, pretty much.
All I remember is that I was hungry and dinner wasn't ready yet, so.
I mean, that's enough for most kids, I think.
Of course, and the whole thing is always like, you know, you'll spoil your dinner. I was like, I'm still eating. Okay, if there's anything else in here we need to get, we'll get it afterwards. And there's a water gun out here they're saying it's missing. Oh, 2 of them. I thought I got all these. Alright, at least the water guns are done.
Okay, black licorice is so good. I especially love salmiakki.
Yeah, that's where y'all lost me. I'm not really big on black licorice. But Willy Wallaby is like my favorite brand. Where like one time I went to Buc-ee's where they had it up there. It was the first time I ever got it, and I started seeing it like everywhere.
Hi Cyber, nice to see you. So like every time, I know it's either you or Pyro that comes in immediately with that breakfast week.
I am interested in like, you know, what Act 2 for Crime Scene Cleaner is going to entail, though.
Oh, hey, Matt. Funny story time. Remember that time I got you to try salt licorice for the first time?
Yeah, and I wanted to like.
I still have the video from that somewhere. I never posted it, but I have it somewhere.
That's never happening again. Yeah. It might have just been because
it wasn't the best salt licorice I've ever had. I will say that. Like I should have just got my usual thing of Pantera.
I mean, at least it wasn't that green apple that I ate like not long ago. Before anyone asks, there's a clip that's on Twitch. Me eating like this horrible, extremely sour, like it was called Final Boss. It was a tier 4 thing. I can't remember the actual brand, but it was a Final Boss thing. It was like dried fruit, and it was green apples. I've done the One Chip Challenge twice, and pretty much no-sold it. But that thing actually had me like, you know, making faces.
You remember that little fermented plum thing that I like handed you to from Japan?
No.
It was interesting.
I mean, I remember it, but that's why I'm saying no.
Next time you visit, I totally
No.
drag you back to that international market thing for more interesting snacks. I'll mention good ones, not just the weird ones.
Well, I just go there and get some more Jaffa cakes, maybe some Bones coffee. But I didn't get like, you know, wait, we gotta clean the cord.
Wait, really?
Right,
Yeah, part of me wonders, like, you know, what my partner would say about the generator.
Probably wouldn't be too happy, but
Look, they have a generator.
here we go.
I know your expert analysis. That's concerning. The first thing he says is, huh. and then a giggle.
Okay, it's a jet. There you are. Not you. I ain't touch you. Damn. All right, fine. We're doing this. Or we're getting y'all wet. Innuendo incoming.
Oh, he had a whole list. He had a whole list. He'd have to type it almost.
What?
Oh, the comments he had about the generator. I had to make the comment. I asked him his opinion of it. He had a whole list.
Yeah. Shit. Got it. What the hell's dirty over here? It said like... Oh. I'll say what? All right, up there.
There we go.
Okay, now this game's got jokes. It's making me go all the way back down there. I'm not going back down there. Hang on, here it is. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to... What the hell?
I kind of jumped at it in a weird way.
Okay, now the game definitely has jokes. I got back down here, I gotta go back up there again. I'm not going. A curtain and roof rails. I thought I got this too. Really?
Yep. Just a few other little pieces.
They're trying to trick us. Hold on. Uh-huh.
There we go.
Oh, this is gonna be a great one to see.
Mm-hmm. You can tell I got distracted by the upstairs.
My name is not Aqua Regis. Oh yeah, Aqua Regis, that's amazing. I can't wait for Kevin to see this. This is the ultimate final word. Yeah, well, if he like throws a bunch more relish and cotton candy and stuff on it, then you're on your own, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We're one client compliant. Or something.
I don't know how I feel about that chair.
Okay, we're only getting paid $200 for this. Finn Harris, I just want you to know that from this day forward, I don't know why I'm voicing all the ones like a whole hick accent, but just bear with me. You are forever loved by at least one person. Me. I ain't even started the job yet. Started work this morning and forgot all about my detour around the annual Huckleberry Run on Oak Street. Drove my road sweeper straight into the party zone. So, Huckleberry Jam. Not sure what the fallout for this is going to be, but I'm hoping with all the juice flying around, people kept their camera phones in their pockets, and I've gotten away with it. One thing's for sure, if I go back to the yard with it looking like this, then I know what my work nickname's going to be for the next 40 years. Yeah, well, as long as you at least got what it sticks, I don't get to apparently remember who I am. Uncle Regis and everything else. Oh. Yeah, this ain't going to be a problem. Yeah, pretty bad, isn't it? Nah. As soon as I turned the corner and saw the revelers having fun and chucking huckleberries around, I knew I was in trouble.
They're Squeak. I think Squeak is my favorite.
I had no choice but to style it out and act like I was supposed to be there.
Oh, hey, there's the other thing we cleaned. Right over
Oh.
here. Probably helps a little bit.
The prize would have been semi-alright if I had panic pressed my buttons on. I don't know, I just thought I'm driving through this parade. Gotta look official like I was a fruit mixer or something. I severely underestimated the power of the sweep. They turned the street into a river of jelly in seconds. He's already got another one. Right. Even then, I could have probs written it out if I hadn't started waving. Don't know, I just thought I gotta own this moment. Yeah, you better own that $200 you owe us too. All the while, down below, the brushes were creating a disaster zone of epic proportions. I just wanted to keep morale high, you know. I really hope no one who reports this. I love my job. Every time I catch a piece of litter between my brushes, I feel like a black hole sucking in yet another galaxy. He sucked in the whole galaxy, all right. Whole galaxy of gunk. Meanwhile, in detergent toe. Oh shit! They got pictures of him. Oh no, poor guy. Good luck to the geezer. Let him have it. Let him have it, mate. Clearly underpaid. It sounds like they're being supportive of him.
Yeah.
Oh, please. CDL drivers earn good money. Hey, Art, you can send your ass on out of this. If you earn such good money, then why aren't we getting paid more? I hope so, because he's going to need a vacation. Urgent toe. I like how we just could turn the brushes off at any time.
Yeah. Kind of making some of it easier. In a way.
Antenna cabin warning light. Soon as Hold on a sec. Please tell me we can go inside. How the hell do you... Is this Royal Flush?
Right,
that is not my name. I need to get my gas station all cleaned up before we're closed down for good. You know, your ass can close down. If y'all, I won't give you like your... I don't know when maybe back to playing this word, but you got that much time to like get my name right.
Uh-huh.
Aqua Regis. Now, how am I Royal Flush?
Hey, at least they're getting fancy with it. It could be worse.
Let's just see the cat in the background. Just. Let's hear from the council. Thanks again, Renson. Is it that hard for y'all to know my name? It's Renson, like Aqua Regis, and freaking Royal Flush now. Thanks again, Renson. You got Huck. I mean, Finn out of a real sticky one there. So you can't even remember his name. Of course, you're joking, but
Mhm.
don't worry, he's fine. In fact, he's currently telling a story to the local news networks. Well, I would tell y'all to tell my story and everything. Y'all can't even figure out who I am and actually do a proper interview. Morons. All right, so yeah, that was obviously gonna wait.
Mhm.
All right, Rogue. So yeah, I don't know exactly when we'll be back to playing this because, as I've explained previously, Crime Scene Cleaner, just what I got away from it. I was like, okay, I got Crime Scene Cleaner's over now. I got like all the nightmare missions out of the way. Time to like branch out of Powerwash Sim 2 for a bit. Start working through that. Next thing you know, the devs decide, oh hey, it's time for Act 2. I thought it was gonna be like maybe later this year or something. So yeah, starting next week, I'll be starting on like Act 2 for Crime Scene Cleaner. You know, so we'll be getting back to continuing that. Which, you know, it's only gonna be like 5 missions this time, so it's not gonna probably take me as long as it did, like, you know, to get through the first one. And plus, I don't know they actually have any nightmare missions available right at the start, so hopefully I'll be able to kind of go on in and do those. They do any nightmare missions like later on, we can just like, you know, do those as, you know, do those at that point. Because I feel like they're probably gonna wait on doing the nightmare missions. Save them for later. Guys, I did with the first game. You had like the story chapters, and they did the nightmare stuff, and I think like true clearing modes later. So that's what they do this time. So that'll probably like take me like, you know, just like, you know, 5 more episodes to do that. And so that'll be like, you know, 5 weeks since I will be playing that like each Wednesday, and then we probably be getting back to this afterwards. Like I said, there may be a possibility of us alternating, but I also do want to kind of just maybe go and try to like go and get it out of the way. But yeah, again, Rogues, I know I wasn't really at my best tonight. You know, I explained things at the start, and it's definitely like other things that kind of go on that go past that. But that's kind of like mainly what I just wanted to explain as far as like, you know, me being out of it and everything. Again, like when I was on my break, you know, last week, I took like a week off from streaming, came back, you know, I kind of like did a couple streams during that period. One being where I, you know, built my new computer and everything.
Mhm.
But even then, I really wasn't taking as much time like to myself as I needed to. I mean, I was like telling myself I'm gonna like, you know, take some time to like try to work through my books that I'm reading because I, you know, I got Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I didn't even like read. I think I read like 1 page of that the entire break. Got caught up on a little bit of my anime that I've been meaning to watch because I've been watching Frieren, and I finally started like getting back on trying to finish getting caught up on One Piece. Now they got like the dub episodes out as of yesterday. I thought for the remaining stuff for Egghead, so I've only got like probably maybe like 7 more episodes. I'll finally be able to say I'm caught up on One Piece after starting like the series from episode 1 a couple years ago. So that's gonna be like a massive thing for me. Finally getting caught up on One Piece. When a lot of people says like, "Oh, you're never gonna commit to it," it's like, watch me, and yeah, I'm almost caught up.
You're a little bit stubborn.
But
You will brute force your way through something to prove a point if
but
need be.
yeah, it's
Hey,
mainly
at least like you know, it won't be too much longer before you get to hang out up here again, and you can always bring that other TM TMNT book, the one that I didn't get to, and
wait,
like your book and everything like that. We could always like catch up on reading stuff
yeah,
then too.
but mainly it's you know, during the break,
Mhm.
I was still like trying to work on stuff for the channel. I was going through like getting all my trying to get like 'cause I had like over 100 Twitch clips I still need to go through and like rename and everything. So that was a whole challenge in itself. Just doing like going through and taking the time to do that because I post my Twitch clips over on over on YouTube as YouTube Shorts. I recently got back to doing that. One reason I kind of stopped was I noticed that for some reason on YouTube, my my shorts like stopped getting as many views, and I kept feeling like YouTube was like nerfing them for some reason. I kind of think it might have been because I started doing vertical streams on YouTube, and you know, I was okay. Well, I'm no longer doing vertical streams on there now because I have like a few reasons for that. And it seems like some of my shorts have been doing a little bit better. Like I think I like for the first time in a while, I actually had one like, you know, actually get past 1,000, like get past not just 500, but actually get up to like over 1,000. My shorts never got like, you know, a huge amount of views. I mean, they've only ever really usually like peaked at around maybe like less than 2,000, so they don't get viral like other people's do. Like probably like the most views I've ever had on anything was this one spot glitch I like found in the first like, you know, Marvel Spider-Man for like PS4.
That was a hilarious
Yeah,
glitch.
where it actually somehow broke containment on TikTok, and I ended up getting like over like 100. I think
Mhm.
over like 120,000 views on it, and got like, you know,
Yeah.
it was like it blew up. It wasn't like viral, but it definitely did get like a crap load of views. It was like, you know, the most viewed thing I ever
We need
had.
to
Like
repost it that one because that one was a great one.
I think I actually deleted it because it was such low quality and everything. I had it on my previous TikTok, but it broke containment. But so like none of my like shorts ever really like get really big views on YouTube, but definitely feel like there was something going on where I was like, I'll post like all these different shorts, and even some of them on there right now, they've only got like maybe like seven, like one's got like 17 views. Like they're still very sporadic, and I don't know if it could just be because like it's a whole like engagement factor. Like I need like more people to my more of my friends like to like the post or whatever. I don't know, because I know it was
It
kind
just
of
feels really random.
because it was kind of weird because like yesterday, like this one I got from Grounded where like me and like a Wolfspire like double KO'd each other. I noticed that like at first like it wasn't like it had like I think like five like it had like I think like 300 like 100 something or 200 something views or whatever. And it's out of curiosity, I liked it myself. I liked the short myself, and then now out of nowhere it shot up to like it views like went up a bit after that, and then like now it's almost like I think like 17,000 last I checked, or not 17,000, like 1,700. So I don't know if it could have been just like my like pushed the algorithm a little bit. And again, it's just like mainly because I like having like a mix of content, but it was just kind of frustrating. I feel like for some reason YouTube was nerfing like stuff. Like when like previously I was getting like over 1,000 like more frequently, but then out of nowhere it just seemed like it just got like where I was like getting like less on them and everything. Like I look at it right here, yeah, like the one I posted like just a little while ago, like a few hours ago, 5 views. I got like this one, like this weird glitch from Gone Fishing where like I got shot off into the sky and everything. That's kind of like getting up there like 788. So, but like I have one, like the second like short I did, like so I started
That was
getting
the one that I was reposting more.
yeah, but one of them I got like right here has only got 18
recently.
views, and like another one I posted like yesterday has like 19. So it's definitely been like really weird about it, but it's just like I kind of feel like maybe if like more people like liked them initially, it actually might help. But I just kind of like want to get back to like posting like shorts because it gives like people like a little bit of idea on like what kind of content I do and everything. And I wish the one I had like from Sketchy's
I like
contract.
to relive the memories of just the funny stuff we got up to, because I forgot that whole thing happened where you flew up in the air, and I almost ended up choking on my snack laughing because I totally forgot that happened.
But it's just like I got like this one from Sketchy's contract where like me and Joe like there's a doll in Sketchy's contract called Elizabeth, this possessed doll,
Yeah.
and I really wish that clip would actually get some views on because that was like a really funny moment that happened there, where like because you pick up Elizabeth.
That one is like the epitome of like what happens when you see a doll character that does not agree with you.
Yeah, but it's like I pretty much picked her up and I tried to like
every time.
I tried to like I tried to pick the doll up because as a bit because Sketchy's contract is like it's a loot style like lethal like it's like a lethal company style game, and I picked the doll up, tried to put her on the ship, and she jumped off like the shelf and tried to like come after me with a knife and everything, and it was like just it's one of those clips I wish actually would blow up.
Funny.
But yeah, it's between like trying to get it caught up on the on like the clips, like be able to like turn them into YouTube shorts. I'm trying to make sure like after every stream now I go on and just get everything edited so I don't get like a backlog. It's a little more extra work post stream, but right I do that I have to like go back through and do it all at once. But
yeah, I still gotta go through my clips that I took recently.
Yeah,
I've kind of gotten lazy on it.
But between that and other stuff I was having to do during the break, like I had like this whole thing going on with like
you didn't
with my
take much of a break.
well I know, but it's just mainly like with me like trying to go in and fix up like this one thing with StreamerBot where like the bot like my welcome message would greet me as well as my own bot like Apex Decimal. It was like greeting both of us in there, but at least now I got to fix it where if I talk in chat it won't do like a welcome message for me. It only does like welcome message for everyone unique that talks to my everyone else that talks to my chat now. I went in, got that fixed, got like some other stuff set up for when I do raids and everything. So now it shows, or when someone do a shout out, so it actually shows like a clip from their stream and everything. So there's a lot that I definitely was working on during the break, and I still didn't really. It's mainly I was taking the break to have more time to do like stuff that I wasn't able to do, like in between like streaming and going to the gym and everything. And maybe like next time I actually do take a break, I'll actually be able to take a proper one. I've even like telling myself.
You mentioned that because I just realized I know exactly why my raid graphic broke on like my alerts and stuff. So
yeah, but it's
you accidentally gave me the solution to that.
Yeah, but it's mainly I've even been like asking myself if I came back from the break too quickly because I did all this. There was supposed to be a break, and then got back into streaming, and got back to streaming, and if you guys like go and watch like that one like clip like that one stream I was talking about like I did Sunday, you'll see like how like a lot of stuff's been like pretty emotional and everything. I'll just say
you need the break.
But I'll just say straight up rogues now because I'll say this as I continue to. I'm gonna like say this bluntly, here, no person who tries to bully you is worth you giving up on your goals and dreams and everything. This isn't a set because I did say recently I was considering retiring streaming. This has nothing to do with the person like those in question I'm talking about. They've never pushed me to the point of actually quitting streaming. They're never going
Mhm.
to. But there's other stuff that's gone on. There's a reason why I was actually considering retiring recently. But stuff I talked about on Sunday, like straight up, if you have someone that comes along and tries to like, push you into no longer doing what you love doing, don't let them. Sometimes like, bullies and people like stalkers and such, they'll go to great lengths to try to pretty much intimidate you out of something, but never let anyone stop you from doing what you enjoy doing. I've have like very, I've some very, plausible reasons for saying that, and they don't deserve to win. At the end of the day, chances are they're making you like try like force you out of something. It's because they know their own inadequacies, know they're not as capable as you are, and sometimes they'll even go as far as like in case of my situation, they'll go to great lengths to try to like tell others that you're things that you're not, just to try to ruin your name. And that's also why I always say it's very important to keep receipts. And believe me, I keep my receipts. Um, but yeah, there's definitely like people in the streaming community, and this is kind of like said to those who may want to start off live streaming. I'll be transparent about it. There are definitely those in the content creation space that are going to be very cutthroat and do whatever they can to try like take others down because they see it as a competition. As I always say, I'm not trying to compete with anyone except for who I was yesterday, and try to be a better content creator for those who tune in and watch me and everything. And it's definitely been like a massive struggle, and that's an understatement in itself, trying to rebuild like after everything I lost years ago. And like I never really had like a huge amount of anything as a content creator, Rogues, but what I did have before was something that I was really happy to have, really proud of, even though there were some things I took for granted. And I keep like, one reason I guess I've been like so burned out, and because I've been like trying so hard for years and years now trying to rebuild. And I just kind of feel like what happened last night with me almost passing out at the gym was definitely like, kind of like a wake up call of how much I've been pushing myself and everything. I already knew I have been, but
You'll get there on the rest of it in time, but you've got to look out for you in the meantime so that you can get there.
yeah, but just always keep in mind, Rogues, you've got anyone to support you. Hold them, basically you hold on to that, and never let anyone try to like take any of that away from you. I mean, saying this in the sense that back then I had like a much bigger, support system than what I do now. It's not to take away from those who do support me. I do have those that, have been, here for me. Otherwise, if they weren't, I wouldn't have this computer that I'm streaming from right now, because there's some of those who had my back to help me get the last few things I needed to be able to actually finish this build. But
You put a
think
lot
it,
of heart into all of this, and those people who do see definitely try their best to make a difference.
yeah, it's just there's definitely like a lot of times I just keep saying, I wished I could have what I had, before back, because it's obviously it's not fair that one person came in the span of a week, cost me all this, and cost me like so much that I had going for me. And even like right after I just like, successfully did like a charity stream for Extra Life, raising money for like the hospital to save my life as a kid and everything. And just have people suddenly decide, oh, well, this person's more popular. We're going to take their side because they got more credentials than you. And well, they
Even though
might,
you had screenshots the whole time.
yeah. But at the end of the day, guys, again, moral to it
Sorry,
all.
that got a little dark.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, guys, like I said, never let any bully finesse you. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's a showing of their character and not yours. And I tell myself that those who pretty much bailed on me, then they weren't like real friends or real supporters anyway. But same time, the situation never should have happened to begin with, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And I continue to talk about it because I want my story to get out there. I want, and I'm just not keen on being an unheard victim. And so, in the end of the day, hopefully this person gets what's coming to them, which what they deserve isn't success. So, that being said, Rogues, in this on a lighter note, I will be live with Castlevania a little while. I'm gonna hit the grocery store up and up for a bit because I want to give me some snacks after like what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say straight up, I just want to have me like some Oreos and some ramen tonight. So I'm gonna.
Oreos and ramen sound like an amazing combo.
Well, not in
Maybe
this,
not together in the same bowl, but
but yeah. I mean, I just want to like just have me like some ramen probably, and Oreos for dessert. If they got the s'mores Oreos up there, if they do have the s'moreos there. But you guys will have me tonight for Castlevania. I promise that's going to be happening. I owe you guys a proper stream for it because previously I was supposed to do a stream for it and I had to cancel for reasons. And then when I actually got around to doing the stream, I think it was before my break. Lo and behold, the lights went out, which I'm hoping doesn't happen again because the lights have gone out twice here at my house today. And I was like constantly worried during the stream they were going to go out again. And I'm hoping it's just something that, whoever it is in town that controls electricity that works with that or whatever, I'm hoping that it's something they're actually fixing at the recent storms we had. Or it could just be like something went down earlier and then like when lights went back on, went out again. Because it happened right before the stream. I'm hoping it could just be something they had to fix, but,
yeah, hopefully it's just something simple.
Because, I mean, the lights haven't gone, we're hardly going out at all for like the past, several months I've been here. I've been here since October, and then out of nowhere they just start doing this, so I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm hoping it might not be something, because I've been like running the air conditioner in the living room, like on economy. I'm hoping it might not be, I'm hoping it's not something where like when the air conditioner turns on, like I have its power save thing, it goes and it turns on. I'm hoping it's not that it's like causing something to flip in the house. But I feel if that was the case, the lights would stay off. They wouldn't just turn off and then turn right back on. If it was like a circuit being flipped like that, it would probably just stay off if it was like overload. But either way, I won't be doing a raid just yet, Rogues. I'll try to do that during
Sophia's live.
You
want Shelly Sophia, your friend?
I'll probably like try to do like a raid. It's not anything against her or whatever. I made like, I'm gonna probably wait till the Castlevania one. Let's see if like so I can find.
Yeah, my buddy Ado Beard's also live, so I'm gonna go raid into him.
Yeah, and I also did like, I think like I raided Sophie. I think she was the last person I raided, so I want to see if I can find someone else.
Well, do you want to raid Ado Beard?
Okay. You can have
I'll
that.
jump in on his. I'll jump in on his side.
Right. But anyways,
my next stream should be tomorrow, playing some more Dragon Quest monsters if I'm feeling up to it. So
yeah,
it should be a lot of fun.
And again, Rogues, I do apologize for being out of it, but hey, once I go up here and grab me like, get my snacks, get me an energy drink and everything, get me some fresh air, I should be good as gold, for the next stream. So I'll be live with that in a little while. I'm gonna try to be. I don't know if I'll be live by 10, but I'll try to be live as soon as possible. It'll probably be like a 40-minute walk back and forth up to the grocery store, because it's like 20 minutes up and 20 minutes back, give or take. But either way, give me like, at most 2 hours. Shouldn't be that long, and I'll be live again. But until next one, guys, much love. Thanks to those who came out and hung out with me. Also, and I'll say it on her behalf, like thanks to those who, came. Well, I know she can say it as well, but obviously those who came out and raided Amber and everything. But because it was a share chat, it wasn't necessarily my raid and everything. I don't think I've gotten a raid in a while, but it's still like I'm always like happy to see others get raids and everything. But anyways,
see, this is why I like doing this shared chat, because we have several friends that like jump between ours, and I don't like them having to like jump between both the chats to keep up with everything, so it's just easier to combine it.
Yeah. But if I do end up possibly taking another break soon, Rogues, like to just try to like, make up for things. At the very least, I'm going to finish this week out and then we'll go from there. I got like, tomorrow, I got like, the convenience store tomorrow, and then one last clip Friday. And then it's like the weekend of multiplayer between Yap Yap and Pilgrim. Until the next one, guys, much love. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in a little bit for Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. But until then, be safe. Don't get into too much mischief like in the 2 hours, like until I talk to you again. I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.
No